Switch to Martin. Now Guido.
That's it long range. He's got it. This first in a Royal jersey. 1-0 San Diego.
Stadium in San Diego. It has been a sellout the last few days. LAvSD ready to kick off this season.
Drew actually got a hand on it, and this one will go high and up and in. One more time.
Preshow Stadium in San Diego. Professional soccer has finally arrived.
Welcome in, Matchday Live. He's Darren Smith. I'm Jordan Caruth, and we are on the road today. Welcome in. We're getting ready for kickoff. It's coming up. SD Loyal in Los Angeles, taking on Los Dos, and here we are in Miramar, MCAS Miramar. We are on base. First time Matchday Live has ever been on location here, Darren. This is a very fun setup. I'm excited to be here. You'll notice maybe some family, some friends behind us. There are food tents here. There is a stone tent that way, which Darren and I have already visited. Fish tacos are in the house from Rubio's. This is a great setup. We're going to see lots of family and friends here today. SD Loyal on the road, so that allows us to get outside of Preshow Stadium and hang out here at Miramar.
Yeah, Jordan, congratulations. You passed all the security protocols that allow somebody, a civilian, to get here on a military base. MCAS Miramar. I've never been on this base before. I've had the pleasure of being on some of the other bases around town, but this is the first for me after 20 years of living here. I don't know if you've ever been.
Sky Show, baby.
Sky Show, right? Lots of people, I'm sure, who are tuning in, who are watching that. This is really just a great day for us. We're getting set for what's coming up at 5 o'clock on ESPN+. SD Loyal, a little bit of a two-game skid. Not yet a full-blown streak yet. I had this whole conversation with my mother today. The difference between a two-game skid and a 3-game streak. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But what a fun afternoon here. Warm, we're on base, we've got family showing up here. We've got everybody who is stationed at MCAS Miramar or working here. They can get on base. Hopefully they're going to come and hang out with us. We're told upwards of 18,000 people are stationed here in Miramar. So we're expecting at least 17,000 of those 18,000 to be here right behind us as we get set to kick off coming up at 5 p.m.
Yeah, we'll get you official numbers here from the viewing party, but we are expecting north of 17,000 people to show up for this one. We will get you those official numbers a little bit later on. Whatever those numbers come out to, I think it's very likely that more people will be here than in Carson for Los Dos' home game against San Diego. Darren, you mentioned it. It's a 2-game skid, not a losing streak.
That makes sense to me.
It does.
That's like fancy sports and media jargon. You're in a skid, you're not getting a streak. So hopefully you just nip that in the bud here.
It's a lot of skid talk and a lot of streak talk. I'm a little, I don't know. So we want to avoid 3 losses in a row, of course. So that's what we're looking forward to tonight. How do they respond? A loss to Phoenix, and then earlier this week in Tacoma, they come up short. How do they respond tonight in Los Angeles? The starting 11 looks a little bit different. Landon Donovan going with a different starting 11 than what we saw earlier this week.
You and I talked about it Matchday Live on Thursday when we were at Naughty Barrel and mentioned Penasquitos. Landon Donovan had said, in his view, that the 2 games playing away from Preshow Stadium at Tacoma and then this one tonight against LA Galaxy, Los Dos, they were a must win. Well, the lineup told us on Thursday night, that didn't feel very much like a must win. Ended up having to make 6 substitutions, some of the regulars getting in there. The starting 11 tonight, this is the starting 11 that you would put out there based on availability if you had to win a match. So do they have to win this, match day 16? No, but if your manager is going to come out publicly and say on the SD Loyal media channel, social media channels, that he felt like they were both must wins, this would be the lineup that I would expect to see. So it's starting up top, Corey Herzog, birthday boy, Alejandro Guido, Blake, they're all back in starting 11. One interesting difference though from Thursday night is Austin Guerrero. Austin Guerrero is in net for Loyal here tonight, not Trey Muse, who we talked a little bit about it on the show on Thursday night. Last couple of months. But Austin Guerrero now responsible for making sure San Diegans have clean cars. Three Soapy Joes. He had the one clean sheet for Loyal here all season long, so hopefully history repeats itself.
Yeah, normally, and we've seen this year with Landon Donovan, when there's 2 games in a week,
it's a good opportunity to get Austin Guerrero a game. And now earlier this week, in the past, we've seen Guerrero get the opportunity in the middle of the week. I wonder, with the opponent that we had in Tacoma, Trey Muse's former club, maybe you want to put Muse in against his former club, and then you put Guerrero in on the weekend. You get the Sunday match against Los Angeles. We've seen it before this year. Normally it would be Guerrero on the Wednesday or the Thursday match during the week. It was flip-flopped here this week, and so he'll get the start in net. That's a major change. It's clearly different from what we saw anytime you change goalie for a match. That's going to be one of the biggest things you take away from the starting 11. You mentioned the birthday boy, Corey Herzog, who normally hangs out with us following a match, won't have that opportunity. We're hoping he gets some goals tonight. Celebrate with, I think he would celebrate with Dr. Pepper. That's what he would choose to celebrate with. We're hopefully chatting with him in the post-match show after he scores a few goals on his birthday and San Diego get a win. That's what we're hoping to happen coming up. But this is a big one. You want Corey Herzog to get things going.
Yeah, and for the second time now, it's third place in the Pacific Division versus sixth place in the Pacific Division. I was thinking about it too when you start looking at the standings a little bit. We remember what it was like when SD Loyal was hanging around 7th, 8th to start the season after the 4-game losing streak to begin 2021, and then how quickly you can climb when you're having these 6-point swings because you play so many matches against Pacific Division opponents. Well, now we're starting to see the flip side of that. We're Loyal feeling pretty good about itself, gets us all the way up to second. You're playing for the top of the division standings, going to move top of the table against Phoenix. And then all of a sudden, Tacoma picks up 3, which feels like 6. Galaxy, when you look at the table, Galaxy is sitting there at the end of tonight. They could be in a playoff position. So these Pacific Division matchups, and there's 28 of them that are scheduled at the midway, not remaining, but 28 to start the season. They're double whammy games, and you live by that. You get right back into the thick of it if you're SD Loyal after a tough start to the season, but now you're starting to see the other clubs start to climb their way out of a hole as well. So, yeah, no matter what happens here tonight, SD Loyal is going to find itself in third in the Pacific. But if you're Los Dos, you're looking at the opportunity to pick up your 17th, 18th, and 19th points, and that would put you in a playoff position heading into the midway point of the season.
There's no doubt it's been somewhat of a roller coaster season for San Diego. Slow start. They will go on a great run. Things have slowed down just a tad in the last 2 for San Diego. So the roller coaster is definitely there. There's going to be more ups and downs as the season goes on. Plenty of matches to go, but there's no question about it. This was a fantastic week for Phoenix Rising. They get their win earlier. They get a win last night, and they also watched San Diego lose and Orange County lose during the week. They get an important win at home, something they tend to do, win at home and score a bunch of goals. That happened again last night for Phoenix. But if you're looking at the table as we're showing you right now, Rising had themselves a great week, and we were not too long ago looking at a table where it looked like San Diego potentially could dethrone Phoenix, but now the way it's set up, Phoenix very comfortably with that lead, and San Diego in a good spot when you're looking at the playoffs. But what you bring up is important. There's a lot of teams that were below San Diego and still are, but they still have the opportunity to climb in that table and potentially take a playoff spot away from teams that are in 4th or maybe 3rd place where San Diego is now. That's why these ones are important. Like you said, it's a double whammy game. It could be a 6-point swing. You want it to go in your favor, and it's a big one tonight. They're going to be in Carson for this one. I was told locals really couldn't travel or something. They really weren't accepting away fans, which is weird. It didn't look like they really accept home fans earlier this season. We'll see how many people show up to Carson tonight for this one. But we're going to have a lot of fun pre and post game here today. We're at MCAS Miramar. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and we'll dive a little bit deeper into why we are here today. That's all coming up next on Matchday Live.
Your summer starts here. With big savings on a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer the best time of the year. But don't miss out on all the fun. See your Toyota dealer and catch a great deal today.
Right now, drive home a stylish new Corolla with a low $199 a month lease. Or you can save big with $1,500 factory cash back.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
At Chosen Foods, we are inspired by the vibrant culinary lifestyle of the Baja Med and, of course, by avocados. From our flagship avocado oil to our family of dressings, mayos, simmer sauces, and guacamoles, The versatility of all Chosen Foods avocado-based products offer you the freedom to be both healthy and creative in the kitchen. Join us in the sun-drenched utopia of Chosen Foods, the avocado. Celebrate it.
During this pandemic, many families are worried about visiting healthcare facilities. I'm Dr. Gail Knight, Rady Children's Senior Vice President and Chief Medical Officer. I'd like to share with you the advice that I give my own family and friends. The best thing that you can do to keep your child healthy is to continue to keep routine appointments like vaccinations and regular checkups. This keeps you, your child, and our community as protected as possible. We are always open, we are here for you, and we are safe.
It's time to get moving with the financial partner that's here for your journey. From small steps to big milestones, USE Credit Union is here for you. With tools to help you bank fast, solutions to help you go far, and a team of dream makers that's ready to help you step forward with confidence. USE Credit Union.
Welcome back, Matchday Live on location. We're at MCAS Miramar. Jordan Caruth with you. I don't know where Darren went. There's a
Back here.
There's a beer cart over there, so I think that's where he probably wandered off. There's also Rubio's Fish Tacos, so I'm gonna go ahead and co-host segment number 2 with someone with San Diego Loyal. Here's Russ, everybody. He just told me his official title. I was so close to getting it correct. I'm gonna let Russ introduce himself with his official title, and then we're gonna discuss why we are here.
Okay, so my name is Russ Thompson, and I'm the, excuse me, with San Diego Loyal, I am the Military Community Outreach Liaison. So.
And that fits on one business card.
No, I actually usually take liaison out, and it's just Military Community Outreach, yes. And even
very
that,
efficient.
Yes.
Very efficient. We're excited to be here today. We're joking that we're going to have 18,000 people show up. It's probably going to be closer to 17,000. But it's going to be a lot of fun. You have Rubio's Tacos, which is always a fun thing. Those are usually handed out after a win.
Yes.
Stone, of course, is in the house, which is great. I know your tacos are just offset. You're getting ready to eat.
Indeed.
Today's a lot of fun. Tell us why today is a lot of fun.
Okay, so San Diego Loyal, when I was hired to be the Military Community Outreach person, we made a commitment to really go out to the military community here in San Diego. It's such an important part of what makes San Diego what it is. And so we wanted to make sure that we had a really good outreach to all the people who do so much to make us safe. So today we're here at Marine Corps Air Station Miramar as part of our Mission Gratitude Military Community Outreach. It has many facets to it, but one of the things that we wanted to do is bring San Diego Loyal to the bases and let the people on the bases see what it is that we do, and let them know that we are genuinely grateful for all the stuff they do for us.
Mm-hmm. So we're on base. It's an open invitation. Families, friends, they're here. They're going to be able to come watch the game. A bunch of tents are set up, activities set up behind. I see cornhole over here. I'm okay at cornhole. Actually, I'm much better at cornhole than soccer. So maybe I'm going to find myself that way a little bit later on. But this is a really fun setup.
Yeah, I'm not good at either.
You're not good at either? Okay, fair enough. Now that I have you live on the show, we were promised a jet today, so I do want to talk about that. I thought we were going to do a show from either a jet or a Humvee, potentially a submarine. I thought maybe I'd be a couple thousand feet in the air for this show today.
So imagine my disappointment when I showed up today and the jet wasn't ready for you.
Imagine my disappointment.
Yes, I know. Now there are some jets about a quarter-mile away. We can go over there. Yes.
We can just wander that way.
We can go that way.
We're already on base, so.
There may be a guard or two that would be displeased if we try to get over there, but it doesn't hurt to ask.
But then we say Matchday Live is here on base, and that would just change everything,
Indeed.
I'm sure.
And I am a retired naval aviator, so I can. Yeah.
So you'd be the pilot?
I could. Yes.
All right. All right, so now we're going to take a commercial break. We'll probably come back for the post-game show because we're going to wander that way and go find ourselves a jet. No. Thank you so much for setting this up. This has been a lot of fun. and it's going to be a lot of fun. This is a great, great setup. We love Torero Stadium, but when we're away from Torero, it's fun to be out and about. This is a great setup. Usually we're in North Park or we're going to some other bar or restaurant where the supporters are. This is different for us, and this is a great setup, and this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for it.
We're so glad that we're able to do this and glad to have you here. And I don't think this will be the last time we'll have the opportunity to do something like this.
No, good, good. Keep them coming, absolutely. One more segment to go. If anyone knows where Darren is. Oh, I found him. He's right over there. Antonio, can we get him on camera actually right now? Is this easy? We should go live. Darren's actually showcasing his soccer skills right now, which let me tell you, aren't very good. Someone passed him a soccer ball. Let's see. So this is right behind us. Antonio, I'll wait for you to, there we go. I can even hold the camera if you want, Antonio. You want me to take this? No, Darren, don't come this way. All right, we're going to commercial. We thought we were going to be able to showcase some soccer skills.
Wrong guy.
Without him realizing.
Player, though.
What do you mean?
Player here, man. We got a good one.
All right. We'll see what that is all about next. Matchday Live segment 3. Darren will return to the set. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you for setting us up, Russ.
Oh, thank you for having me on.
All right, we're back after this.
It starts off with a little seed, and with a little love from nature, it sprouts to life. And when delicious fresh fruits and veggies are perfect, they are rushed to the home of fresh. Sprouts, where goodness grows.
Want a perfect pair of sunglasses for your every occasion? Hit up the Knockaround Custom Shop. With over 1 million possible combinations, why not get a pair for every you? 8 a.m. I need a coffee you. Clocking a few miles you. Game day you. Happy camper you. Fun in the sun you. On the slopes you. Dog days you. Happy hour you. Si se puede you. The Knockaround Custom Shop. You design them, we build them.
I'm not even sure what's happening here, and I know it's fast, but I'm in love with you. We're gonna be together forevs, and I'm gonna keep you looking good, boo. That's why I got you unlimited washes. That's right, we're gonna binge wash, babe. Commit to your car. What are you waiting for?
Welcome back, Matchday Live, final segment before we send things up to Carson. SD Loyal getting ready to take on Los Dos. We're looking to snap a 2-game losing skid.
So wait, did you get us call signs?
No, I did not.
That's all I've asked for.
I tried to get us a jet. I couldn't even do that. I couldn't get us a Humvee. I couldn't get us a submarine. No one listens to me.
Jordan's got this long list of demands. I'm like, I just want somebody to give us call signs.
We can't even get call signs around here.
Call sign Marconi. That's what I want to be.
Tonight's Matchday Live is presented by Armstrong and Associates. Maybe they can get us a jet. That's for you, Darren.
Thank
you.
you.
We're getting ready for a 5 o'clock kickoff, San Diego. We need to snap the losing streak. Well, we have the different starting 11. We'll get to the pick to kick now, Antonio. Let's get to the goods. The goods, I say, because I actually got some points last week for the first time in a long time. Here is the standings. Darren still in first place by a lot. He has 14. I believe I am tied with Chavos. The Smonitors, it's a little far away, but I believe that says 10 and 10, Chavos and myself. I got 3 points last week, or earlier this week, thanks to Tumi Moshabani scoring in Tacoma. So that is good news. Standings look a little bit better. Darren was running away with it. We're closing the gap a little bit.
Seems to be a trend, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one where I feel like you got to rely on your stars a little bit. You know, Corey Herzog, We love Corey. He's a regular over at the Buena Vista Social Club. Post-match, it's his birthday today.
I brought him a present.
I hope he bought all of us a present
No,
on
I
his
actually
birthday.
brought him a present, so if you get him on FaceTime,
okay,
following
good.
the match,
I
we're
love
going
it.
to present a birthday present to Corey Herzog. But only if he scores. If he doesn't score, no birthday present.
Yeah, we need it from Corey now. We're sitting on one here at the midway point. Jack Blake is off to a great start. Hadn't scored since June 19th, 619 day against Phoenix Rising. Alejandro Guido, he's in the starting 11 tonight. He hasn't scored since June 25th. So July, not so great. A win, a draw, a couple of losses, but it's August. 6 matches coming up here in August, Jordan, and I'm going to go with the birthday boy
he's going
at the
Herzog.
midway point. I'm picking Corey Herzog.
All right, I like it. I really hope we're chatting with Herzog post-game, celebrating a birthday, celebrating a win, celebrating 3 points. I'm going with Jack Blake. Like you said, it's been a few matches. July, not so great. I think Jack Blake, this is one of those matches. San Diego needs to have it. Who do you turn to in these moments? It's been Jack Blake so far, so that's who I am going with. Jack Cronin also going with Blake. Chavos going with Blake as well.
Shannon McMillan switching things up. This is shocking. This actually was the biggest surprise of the day up until this point. Shannon McMillan is also picking the birthday boy, Corey Herzog, as well.
Really?
Yes.
She normally goes Blake.
She does. She's been on quite a stretch there. I don't know if it's the birthday, if Shannon Mack is feeling like, hey, it's his birthday, something's got to get going here. It's the midway point, match day 16 out of 32. Like, this feels big here tonight. Feels like it's sort of a big one.
Locals are going with CJ Fadri.
Yeah,
tonight.
that's, I must admit, it's an interesting selection. Now, he is part of the 18.
He is.
It's kind of a thin bench. We don't see Grant Stoneman's name. We don't see Colin Martin's name. So a little bit of a thin bench here. So if it comes to that, Jordan, well, then by all means, kudos to the locals if this strategy pays off for them.
Beautiful. So that's the latest with the pick to kick. We'll see what happens a little bit later on tonight. So we get ready for a 5 o'clock kickoff. What are the things you're really looking forward to seeing tonight? The opportunity for San Diego to go on the road, for me, is something that I didn't think it would be a thing when we started the season, but there's clearly been a difference between the home side for San Diego and the road side for Loyal. So one thing I'm really paying attention to tonight, the performance. How do you go out and how do you look against a team that you've had some success against so far this season, but this time you're on the road and it's not been great for you away from San Diego. How do they respond? How do they kind of correct that storyline so far to start?
Just one win away from Torero Stadium thus far this season. So I'm with you. At some point, you figure you're going to have to start earning some points away, whether that comes against some of the teams in the bottom of the Pacific Division standings or whether that comes against quality opponents. At some point, you sort of got to have more than one victory outside of Torero Stadium. So this might be the club to do it. This is a little bit helter-skelter with Los Dos. When you look at who they've beaten and who they've lost to up there in Carson, California, they've lost to Sacramento, Oakland, and Vegas at home. That doesn't make any sense. But they've had a couple of wins at home. They seem to rise to the level of their competition. They've got a couple of pretty good goal scorers there. They've scored 24 goals so far this season, but they've allowed 27. So if we haven't seen a lot of high-scoring matches here. Loyal has yet to hit that 3-goal mark in any individual match. Tonight feels like it would be a good opportunity to do that. Don't care what it looks like. Don't care how you get it done, but just figuring out a way to come home with 3 points here tonight as you get into your August schedule where you're playing 5 more times after. Yeah, it's a good way to end the skid, not the streak.
Yes.
Don't let it become a streak.
Get a win tonight. We also get Rubio's. We're going to have Rubio's anyway because there's a Rubio's tent right here. So we're going to be crushing fish tacos during this match. Very excited for that. Rubio's will also give everyone a free taco with a win tonight. Beat Los Angeles, we get a free taco from Rubio's. So that is the Rubio's taco for the win tonight. Get a win, get a free taco tomorrow. We look forward to that. Darren?
I also want to say, I just, while you were talking about the whole purpose for us being here at MCAS Miramar, had a chance to go and hang out with some of the people who are stationed here. There's a gentleman who's wearing a SD Loyal, the white kit. You might be able to see it behind us running around. If you want to be like that guy, and I don't know why you wouldn't, you can find all the newest SD Loyal gear, kits, the Adidas collection, some unique stuff. Shop online today at the shop.sdloyal.com, or you can visit the shop in Mission Valley like this fella did.
I know. I'd like to see all the Loyal gear roaming around the base. This is nice.
I like it too. Being on a military base, because people here, chances are they're fairly well traveled. So, they buy soccer shirts all over the world. I think we're going to see an interesting collection tonight. We're going to be watching Loyal LAvSD starting at 5. And of course, the Gold Cup final, Jordan, coming up at 5:30 as well.
Yes, absolutely. Plenty of soccer tonight. Normally, Darren and I are not the manliest people wherever we're doing the show. Today, though, no different. We're definitely not the manliest people here today.
No.
At MCAS Miramar.
No, not us. Absolutely. This is a different weight class, so to speak, for us.
Very much so. Very much so. So I'm excited to crush some tacos and crush some Stone Buenavesas during this match. I'm excited for 3 points tonight. I'm excited to chat with Corey Herzog post-match on his birthday. I brought him a Dr. Pepper. Seriously, I've stopped by a market and just picked up a Dr. Pepper. I can't tell you how long it's been since I've done that. But that's what I did. And then if we FaceTime Corey Herzog post-match, after he scores the game-winning goal on his birthday, we will have a Dr. Pepper over FaceTime. So he actually might not like that present now that I think of it. He'd be like, I want that now, but I'm in Los Angeles. You guys are presenting a soda miles and miles away.
While we're sitting here with Buenavesa.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, this was a terrible idea.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is you have 2 hours to completely scrap it altogether.
We will not present the Dr. Pepper. We will drink the Dr. No, we won't. We're drinking Stone. All right, enjoy the match. We go up to Carson for this one. ESPN Plus is where you will find San Diego Loyal and Los Dos. Darren and I will be here at halftime. You can check us out on the Instagram page. That's the Unnamed Soccer Podcast Instagram page. Post-match, we'll be back here on SD Loyal's Facebook and YouTube channels. We look forward to that. Darren, 3 points tonight. That's what we're looking for.
Get it done.
Let's get it done. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully chatting with Corey Herzog on his birthday post-match. We'll find out. Enjoy the match.